we have reviews of nice games, too. Good night.
Today on X-Play, the hot singles of Final Fantasy XI, declaring an orange alert about Fugitive Hunter. And an American Idol beauty puts it in terms we can all understand.
It's a rhythm-based game.
Okay, I got it. It's game time. Warming the cockles of your heart, whatever those are, it's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Hello and welcome to X-Play.
Now tonight, we have one exciting show for you. It's full of drama, action, and Final Fantasy.
Plus, we have a soccer game.
And we have a game based on Warhammer 40K.
And a first-person shooter where you kickbox Osama bin Laden. And a celebrity guest.
Yes! Later, the very lovely American Idol Kimberly Caldwell is on the show. And as many of you remember, she sang and captured America's heart with an elaborate Rube Goldberg device. And now she teaches me about rhythm-based gaming.
So this show has comedy and tragedy. And what more can we ask for entertainment, right?
Well, we can ask for elves, chocobos, and attractive catwomen. That's what we can ask for.
Yes, Final Fantasy XI is finally here.
Yes! Yes!
Now, why is Adam actually excited about a Final Fantasy game? Because it's the first online game in the series.
And that means that Final Fantasy fans can spend thousands of hours interacting with each other online and leave the rest of us alone. Here's a review of Final Fantasy XI for the PC. I'm crushing your head. Final Fantasy XI marks a major departure for the Final Fantasy series. After 10 single-player RPGs, Square Enix has struck out into the massively multiplayer realm. After slogging my way through the clumsy interface, I'm ready to create my character. Let's see. Okay, not into this cutesy-wootsy munchie-cheat thing. I'll go with a hot cat girl. Yeah, that's normal. The world of Vana'diel is pretty standard fantasy. It's formerly pure, but now it's under siege by some kind of evil. Only you and thousands of other players can save the place from the rampaging hordes of orcs and other monsters. Like this evil sheep. What? You've never seen evil sheep before? They're bad. Oh, sorry. Most of your time in Final Fantasy XI is spent killing things to gain experience, which will then let you level up so you can kill bigger things for more experience and level up some more. For instance, you can kill these bunnies easily. Leveling up through bunny slaughter seems like a great idea, until you run into a bunny that can kick your ass just by thinking about it. There's no warning. You just die horribly at the hands of Uber Bunny and earn a nice experience penalty. Then you go out, and just as you get back to where you were before, here comes the murder machine with the motor in its nose again. Ah! Morgan!
Yes?
Ah! You do this.
Okay. I'll just switch over to my white mage guy. Off we go. Okay, Adam isn't totally off base here. Final Fantasy XI's interface is awkward at first, and you do run into the occasional Uber rabbit. However, there's plenty of good stuff too. It's certainly one of the prettiest massively multiplayer games around. The environments are incredibly detailed, and just wandering aimlessly is a treat. The character selection is slightly limited in the number of faces you can choose, so expect to see a lot of identical people around. Thankfully, the jobs and abilities you can earn are anything but limited. You start out with a main job, like warrior, white mage, and that kind of thing. Later, you can add on a sub-job, which lets you earn the abilities of another class. Final Fantasy XI encourages you to experiment with this. Switching jobs carries no penalty, and the game even rewards you for it eventually. You'll also notice a lot of Japanese players around. Final Fantasy XI has been online for a while in Japan. Not only is the game stable and smooth, but most people are experienced and really nice and helpful. See, if Adam would actually talk to people, he might enjoy this more. If you're not into the massively multiplayer thing, Final Fantasy XI probably isn't gonna change your mind. But fans of this kind of game will find a lot to love here. Chalk up Final Fantasy XI as a 4 out of 5, bunnies and all.
Oh, the bunnies. Now keep in mind it's best to play Final Fantasy XI on broadband, that is, if you want to have actual fun.
If that's what you want to call fun. Now, we reviewed the PC version of Final Fantasy XI, but it's also going to be available on the PlayStation 2 in like March.
Yes.
Marchy.
However, if you want to play it on that platform, there is a catch because you have to buy it bundled with Sony's hard disk drive.
And that's going to set you back about $100.
Yeah, so if you aren't really sure that you like MMORPGs, you'll be committing a lot of time and a lot of money to this game if you buy it for the PS2. It might end up with a very expensive doorstop.
And it may not be a very good doorstop. Now, if you'd like to read a review of other Final Fantasy games, you can find them at our website.
Yes, techtv.com/xplay. We'll be back.
Coming up, fighting Osama and protecting your groin in Fugitive Hunter and FIFA 2004.
When you refinance your mortgage, you're presented with a list of closing costs that may add up to thousands of dollars. Well, at Ditech.com, we've cut those closing costs down to just $395 with our Ditech One fee. No points, no broker fee, no other closing costs, period. Why pay more? The $395 Ditech One fee from Ditech.com. Just call 1-800-DITECH-1 or log on to Ditech.com.
If you want to make tons of money on the internet, then you need a powerful website. Get your very own free website now that features over 50 ebooks ready to sell like hotcakes. Go to freebookwebsite.com now and instantly start selling the hottest ebooks like No Money Down Real Estate, Making Money on eBay, Golf, Internet Wealth, and many more. Over 200 million people online and $47 billion spent last year alone. Cash in on the high-profit electronic book explosion right now. Go to freebookwebsite.com and sign up free in total privacy. Guaranteed. No monthly cost ever. Get your free website instantly right now. No waiting. It's all 100% totally automatic. There's no inventory to buy, no selling, no order taking, no customer service, no shipping, and no hidden costs. Go to freebookwebsite.com. We call it a cash machine on autopilot. But hurry before it's too late.
Are you ready? Play hard.
It's almost as exciting as anime porn.
Yay! Go wild.
This is a great job I got here.
I say no more!
Join the fun.
Everybody's feeling good.
Woohoo!
All new Tech TV late nights. X-Play at 11. Unscrewed at 11:30. The Screensavers at 12. Only on Tech TV.
You're a big, fine gamer. Won't you back that thing up? It's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
What thing?
I don't know.
Welcome back to X-Play.
We have a new game from EA Sports, which is the undisputed champion of all athletic titles. They make the best sports games year after year after year in perpetuity, and for that we thank them.
So, what sport they decided to tackle this time?
Tabletop tennis, full contact bass fishing, competitive foursquare.
None of the above. It's actually naked co-ed soccer. No, it's just regular soccer. Here's a review of FIFA 2004. Hey, I know this game. It's soccer. Yeah, that's it. Better known in some parts of the world as football, and I know a thing or two about football. When I was done flexing my considerable skill, I decided to try playing soccer in a safe and healthy way with EA Sports' FIFA 2004 for the Xbox. This year, soccer fans will find 18 leagues, 450 teams, and 15,000 real-life players from around the world, including the unfortunately named N-But. Have a favorite soccer stadium? There's a good chance FIFA will have it. From Manchester to Milan, day or night, wherever, game on. For soccer fans, FIFA 2004 is still easy to pick up and play, while at the same time maintaining depth for FIFA Masters. Small tweaks with the right analog joystick for freestyle dribble control help add professional realism. And while this game sounds easy at first, take it from me, this is no cakewalk. New to FIFA this year is a Madden-esque career mode, where players make trades, balance budgets, set weekly training sessions, and earn prestige. The more games you win, the more prestige you acquire. Ooh, look at me, Mom! I'm a soccer player! The simulation of the real-world game is pretty impressive, from team-specific crowd chants to in-game ball physics like the dribbling that just feels right, and teammates who actually call for the ball.
Pass the ball, jackass.
See what I mean?
Note to viewer, no swearing in actual game.
Okay, Adam, it's you and him. Just beat the ball. Just... Another cool FIFA feature back this year is that both Spanish and English announcers are available.
You can't get a ticket for love nor money in this part of the world.
At least I think that's English. Sure, I don't know Spanish, but I play with the Espanol on anyway, just to hear that cry when I scored a goal. Did he just score a goal? Solid gameplay and all these added features, we can do nothing less than give FIFA 2004 for the Xbox 4 out of 5. Sometimes it hurts to be this good. All right, this year, FIFA 2004 changed the control of the special dribbles to the right analog stick, which is more in line with the control of other EA Sports games. And that is good.
Now, we have to mention the reason FIFA didn't land a perfect 5 out of 5 is because, okay, while it's innovative, it's just not yet fully realized. For example, you can control 2 guys at once, which is cool, but it's still pretty clumsy and just difficult to do.
And speaking of clumsy and difficult, here's a game that's all that, and is completely offensive as well.
Yes, shudder at our review of Fugitive Hunter.
There are many ways a game can go wrong, and Fugitive Hunter manages to find just about all of them. This is one game that will not make you proud to be an American, or a video game fan, or alive for that matter.
Roger that, Sierra 5, I understand.
You play as a special operative in the CIFR.
The Criminal Interdiction and Fugitive Recovery Task Force.
Yeah, that. Your job is to hunt down a bunch of fictional fugitives until you ultimately square off with public enemy number 1, Osama bin Laden. I wish I could run away from this crappy game. Aside from hunting down dirtbags like bin Laden, Fugitive Hunter plays like every other first-person shooter. You have weapons.
Your mother.
Oh, plenty of weapons. Sorry, what was that? Oh, you want more of the RPG? Sure, here you go. The coolest weapon is the TV grenade. Peekaboo! And you've got enemies. Tons of enemies.
Oh my God.
And let me tell you, they simply love the flamethrower. I believe I can fly. Terrorists are supposed to be dumb, but this is ridiculous. No, of course I can't see you hiding against that dark wall in your white clothes. And hey, what's going on over here? So that's how they train terrorists. As if they don't act stupid enough while alive, enemies constantly respawn behind you. When was the last time you saw someone climb down a ladder head first? Exactly. Though you're free to gun down wave after wave of nondescript terrorists, the dastardly fugitives cannot be harmed. Instead, you have to capture them by beating them down in a ridiculous fighting minigame. Virtua Fighter 4, this is not. You may not be able to shoot the fugitives, but post-capture kicks to the head are, however, encouraged. Are we done yet? Oh no, then there's the writing. Pull up a chair and have yourself a listen to these Pulitzer Prize-worthy quips.
Too slow. Oh, yeah. You like that?
No, not really. So, what have we got here? The gameplay's dull, the fighting minigames are hilarious, and the enemies are morons. That's it. Keep coming, boys. But that's nothing compared to how little tact was used in making this game. It constantly preys on fear and hatred, yet the final showdown with Bin Laden plays out like it's a joke.
If you kill me, 1,000 more will rise.
All right, then we'll keep you alive. The bounty on Fugitive Hunter is minimal for a 5-4. 3, 2, 1 out of 5.
Going to be kicking your ass.
Okay, I think the words awful and jingoistic have never applied more to a game. The developers of Fugitive Hunter, it's Black Ops Entertainment, are also behind the new Terminator 3 game with Arnold, and that one looks like to be a suckfest too.
Yeah, there's Fugitive Hunter, Conflict Desert Storm, and Conflict Desert Storm 2. These games are all bad.
Okay, the moral: stop rushing out terrible current event games. No one wants to play them, especially like a mad cow first-person shooter.
Well, unless you spend time and make a loving, mad cow first-person shooter, just a really beautiful game. Then we'll totally play it.
Moo!
Bing!
Up next, what does the future hold?
There is only war.
Oh, great!
Mr. Shatner, please have a seat. We have to let you go.
But I'm the voice of Priceline.
But now it's the new Priceline.
What's new about it?
You can actually choose your flights, times, even airlines from a selection of very low fares.
Or you can still name your own price and save even more.
But who could possibly replace me?
Hi, guys. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Leonard. The new Priceline. Now there's a choice.
Every few years, the FIFA World Cup needs a communications network that handles anything you throw at it. Where do you find a network like that? In the state of Avaya. We built a network that juggles, converges voice and data, and thousands of IP calls a day. That's why the world's largest sporting event called on Avaya Global Services again. We shoot, we score, you win. Reach Avaya, a higher plane of communication.
Introducing the first SUV with a power-sliding rear roof.
Whoa.
The revolutionary Envoy XUV, found only at your GMC dealer. Professional-grade engineering. It's not more than you need, just more than you're used to.
I'm Stanley Johnson. I've got a great family. I've got a 4-bedroom house in a great community. Like my car? It's new. I even belong to the local golf club. How do I do it? I'm in debt up to my eyeballs.
Need a smart way to consolidate your debt? At LendingTree.com, you can combine all your separate high-interest charges into one low monthly payment. Call 1-800-831-4971.
I can barely pay my finance charges.
Right now, you can take advantage of home equity rates as low as 3.75%, and your interest may be tax deductible.
Somebody help me.
Come to LendingTree.com, where banks compete and you choose the loan that's right for you. When banks compete, you win at LendingTree.com. Call 1-800-831-4971.
What the world needs now is Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
It's sort of catchy.
That is kind of good.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll sing it though.
That's good. Welcome back to X-Play.
Warhammer 40K is one of the most popular pencil and dice tabletop games that are out there. It just is.
So then, how did developers bring Warhammer, which boasts meticulous strategy and careful planning, how'd they bring it to your console? Why, by making a first-person shooter, of course.
Of course! Okay, here's a review of Warhammer 40K for the PS2.
Here is Terra, known to antiquity as Earth, the heart of the Imperium of Man. It is the 41st millennium, and there is only war.
And yet, in 38,000 years of development, the Creamiverse military might still hasn't mastered the tactic of not running straight at you while you mow them down. Welcome to the universe of Warhammer 40,000, Fire Warrior. Warhammer started out as a tabletop strategy game, but for some unknown reason, it's been translated into a first-person shooter utterly devoid of strategy. You play Case, a young Tau warrior defending his world from the onslaught of the evil Earth Empire. Your species is the typical skinny green alien type. Thankfully, you hide your spindliness behind bright yellow armor because you need to present as obvious a target as possible to the poor Earth soldiers. One thing you've got to give our great, etc. grandchildren, they have utterly mastered the art of corridor design. Rooms are separated by as many long, twisting corridors as possible. And it looks like at some point, Earth's interior decorators were taken over by heavy metal fans, or maybe Skeletor, it's hard to tell. And ducts. A good designer never forgets the ducts. Why are you guys just hanging out in a duct? Even when Fire Warrior steals from other better games, it can't quite get it right. There's your recharging shield, as seen in Halo. Unfortunately, it gets depleted in about a second, so it's not so useful. Then there's your ability to only carry 2 weapons at a time, also swiped straight from Halo. While this adds a nice touch of realism, it's hindered by the fact that you can't put down your default pulse rifle, even if you run out of ammo. So go ahead and grab that kick-ass BFG pistol. Enjoy watching your enemies burn up in blue flame. But be ready to scramble for a crappy rifle when your ammo runs out after a couple minutes of fighting. Okay, Fire Warrior is not a terrible game. Some of the levels are quite striking when you're not running down endless corridors, blasting wave after wave of moronic soldiers. And fighting in corridors made for a terrific game in the 90s. But 38,000 years later, it's a little old. We give Warhammer 40,000 Fire Warrior a 2 out of 5. It's over. Okay, in case you didn't figure it out, this is not a smooth transition from strategy to the PlayStation 2 for Warhammer, or its translation to the PC, which is befouled as well.
We can just go home and play Call of Duty to cleanse our palates.
Well, we can, because after the break, I get to talk to an American Idol.
Is it a girl idol?
Yeah, she's pretty. Oh. Yeah.
Up next, infotainment with Kimberly Caldwell.
Now there's a video game to where you can stay in shape and still have fun with it.
It's here. Gateway's fully loaded 510 SE with one of our best deals ever. For starters, you get the fast Intel Pentium 4 processor and a 17-inch monitor for under $900. And now there's 3 more incredible reasons to get it during our 3 for free offer. First, get a free DVD burner upgrade. Second, double your memory. And third, free shipping. That's a total savings of $250. Call 1-800-555-2081. 3 for free on our 510 SE, and soon.
Credit card bills piling up?
Yep.
Need cash fast, huh?
Yep.
Try our e-loan home equity line to pay off those high-interest credit cards fast. In just 90 seconds, you could get approved to get the cash you need, and you'll have your money as quick as 12 days.
Hey, I'm approved already.
Needless paperwork? Gone. We'll even come to you for signing.
I like that.
Nothing should come between you and a great rate. That's why there's e-loan. Apply now at eloan.com or call 1-800-ELOAN-22.
Are you missing out on the wonders of the internet and the convenience of email because you just can't understand computers? Are you offline for that big promotion or better paying job because your computer skills aren't what they should be? Or are you a computer user who's frustrated because you just can't understand the complicated manuals? Introducing Learn2, the fastest, simplest, easiest way ever to master the computer in the privacy of your own home.
I think with Learn2, all you have to know is to turn on the computer. If you can find that power button, you can learn how to use a computer.
What I learned in an hour with Learn2 would have taken me 10 hours.
with a computer class.
Over the years, I've demonstrated thousands of new products, but every once in a while, I run across a new item that's truly noteworthy, and that's the case with Learn 2.
And now, for the first time, Learn 2 can be yours absolutely free. That's a $69 value. You pay for shipping and handling only. If you order now, we'll send you this MDR Sports Radio absolutely free, just for trying Learn 2.
The are back!
Pringle, show us what you got.
And you can bowl them right down Santa Claus Lane. Tech TV presents Super Elf Bowling. Download the game now and go for the perfect score. Super Elf Bowling. It's all new and available only at techtv.com and nstorm.com.
Rubbing elbows with runner-ups, it's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Welcome back to X-Play. Today we give you the gift of song.
Don't change the channel. Don't. I promise. We will not sing. We will instead turn things over to a pro. American Idol, Kimberly Caldwell.
Yes. Now, some of you may remember that she was a finalist in the second American Idol.
All right, sure, she didn't win America, but she's a girl, and she talks to me. And that makes her a winner in my book.
And that's sad.
Let's cry.
Here's how it goes. Hit me, baby, one more time. Yeah.
Absolutely dreadful.
You are the worst singer I have ever heard in my life.
Recognize these voices? Yes, it's those pitiless panel pests of pop song punishment. Paula, Randy, and Lemony Limey Simon Cowell can at long last be brought into your home.
Watching the tide roll away.
Not our homes, but maybe your home. Or their homes. We recently got a visit from ex-idol Kimberly Caldwell to show us the inner complexities, or lack thereof, of the American Idol game for the PS2, where a host of bimbos, divas, geeks, and clays await.
It's a rhythm-based game, so you don't actually have to sing, but you actually can customize your own character, from hair color to nail polish color, anything you'd like.
Because I'm really fixated
Of course,
on stuff like that.
right. You can use either the dance pad or the controller.
Right.
And on the dance pad, you have to hit the right square that it shows for you to hit on the screen while your character is singing. And if you hit the wrong one or you don't hit it in time, then she sings out of tune and off tempo.
Now, what are the types of songs? Obviously, we're probably not going to be singing, opera or anything like that.
American Idol is a pop show, so most of them are pop, but, there's definitely a variety of things you can pick, from NSYNC to Sheryl Crow to Backstreet Boys, I think, are on here.
Okay.
The little girls will eat up the songs.
Exactly. Now, how far did you get in American Idol when you were on it?
I was like the top 7.
Okay.
Out of everybody who chat.
So you made it to that final set with the blue sparkly.
The top 10, yes, with the whole stage and everything.
One last thing. Do you have any words of advice for the young, impressionable youngsters? I have a feeling that you're going to probably recommend that they get the game. But,
if you're one of those,
advise them of that.
If you're one of those American Idol fans that sits at home and plays video games all day with your thumbs, now there's a video game to where you can stay in shape and still have fun with it.
A superb performance tonight, and congratulations on becoming American Idol.
Don't be a fool. Stay in school unless you do better at other things than learning.
Great! Not only does the game have bad singing, it also has judges who criticize your performance. Oh, where can I sign up?
It's really good for the self-esteem.
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, Kimberly Caldwell is really nice, and you know what? She didn't try to mace me.
Really?
So we really want to thank you for being on the show.
And we're going to leave you tonight with a viewer mail.
Oh, yay!
All right, we may poke fun at our fans, but we do care deeply about the vast and often silent majority of you who send us really kind emails like this.
All right, today's email is from Jedi Hawk. He writes, "Yo, peoples. Just wanted to drop y'all a note and say very well done on your hilarious award show. Keep up the good work."
Seriously, guys, we did not write this one. I swear, an actual fan sent it to us.
Yes. So thank you very much, Jedi Hawk. You should have a warm tingly right now. Now, the one thing I don't understand is, what was so hilarious about the award show? I mean, that was a very serious matter. It's like you're a winner.
You thought it was serious?
Yeah.
What part of having the interns talk did you think was serious?
Well, they're serious interns. I mean, with the eyebrows and the furrow to the brow when they're doing their work for us.
Screaming at the end of the show.
Well, fine, whatever. Well, if you would like to know who won the awards, if you happen to miss the show, you can find that at our website, which is
techtv.com/xplay.
All right, so go by there now and read a bunch of stuff about reviews and things.
Yeah, find out the games you're going to want to buy, because the games you got for the holidays are boring now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.